So on Maya's mini ramp, and I'm gonna probably just move my camera really quick. 1 second. Okay, so on this is Maya's mini ramp. Okay, if you know who that is, you know. But like so there's a hole somewhere in this ramp, and if you look, it's right over the couch and right by Michael's leg. I put that hole there. I did that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Um, I did a 50-50 axle stall, 270 pop shove it out, and my I landed right there. My back truck landed there, and it put that hole there. So I don't know, like if Maya's ramp didn't have support. Honestly, not my fault. It's Maya's fault. So yeah, and when I was so scared because I had not met Maya, and I kind of got how did I get here actually? Like straight up, it was a session. Um, like okay, this was like really like 2011. Okay, when Maya's ramp was like popping off and they were having sessions, I pretty much felt like I ruined the session, but Mike filmed a session here this day, and everyone was there. And I showed up during the daytime, like right after school. This was like, I think on a Friday after school, end of the week. This was 2000, early 2011, okay? Sorry, this was late 2010. Late 2010. So this was like near the end of summer, near the end of school, I mean, right when summer was going to start on a Friday. So I go and I try the axle stall big spin. I don't even know how I got to this event. Like I'll be straight up. Like I don't know if someone invited me or just kind of showed up. Like honestly, I kind of heard about it. I think one of my friends mentioned something about it, and then actually I had a homie. So the I had a homie, right? His name was Will. Some of y'all know Will. Some of y'all don't know Will, but I'm sure some of y'all. I'm not gonna say last names, but some of y'all know Will. Okay, from Wakeland. Will from Wakeland. Okay, and he's like, hey, like, there's this like session going on that's gonna go on tonight. You gonna go? I'm like, yeah. Wait, like I was like, no, but like, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to this. Like, why not? Like in my brain, like you're like, I kind of took it as an invite. And like he had already, since I was friends with him, I kind of took it like upon myself to invite myself to Maya's ramp. I think so, and then I'm like kind of this like outsider. I'm not really cool with Maya. I'm like still a young kid. Like no one really knows about me really. Like I'm kind of like known like a skater, but like no one knows me. Like from skate bus, no one really knows me. Just like a couple homies. So I kind of self-invited myself to Maya's ramp, kind of blending in, pretending I knew people, and then I show up and I put a hole in the ramp. And I feel so bad. Like I felt so bad about it. I still feel bad about it. The ramp probably still exists. And like um I had like a couple friends, but I still felt like an outsider, and then I show up randomly. They don't even know me really, and like Maya doesn't even know me really, and I do that. So Uh, yeah, so that was my first and last time skating Maya's mini ramp. Again, I don't know what happened through like Michael's brain. but he felt like we were allowed to skate this when we really weren't. We straight up drove to this how to Maya's house uninvited, and we just ran to the ramp. I got my camera ready. I just started filming Michael. I'm like, Michael, just get this trick and let's get out of here. So we skated this ramp like just like in 10 minutes. We got the trick. Michael landed this so fast. We got out of there. We weren't allowed to skate here. We don't know, like, we don't even talk to Maya. Like, I said hi to Maya, like, during this time, like, in college, and he just, like, oh, okay. Like, I don't even remember you, basically. Like, that's the reaction. Like, that's my, like, friendship with Maya. Like, and then, but, so that's this session. But the other session earlier, other session earlier, I put that hole there. And the thing is like I was like I walked up to Maya. I felt so bad after that. Like the vibe changed. Like I'm like one of those kids that like crashed the party. Like the vibe changed. Like once I did that, like the vibe changed because the ramp was like the center attention to the whole thing. And then I busted the ramp there. So luckily they still had a session, but like after I did that hole, I walked up to Maya because like I wanted to take accountability. I'm not like a sucker like that, but I like, dude, is it okay? Like, is it cool? Like, I don't know what he could have wanted, like money, like sorry, like I don't even know. But he was like, man, I think I said like I'm sorry, and he was like, it's no checkers, man. That's what he said to me, and I'm not making that up. And he was like, and I was like, wait, what? What does that mean? He's like, it's cool, man. It's cool. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then I felt so stupid, and like I just left. I just left straight up, and like it was so embarrassing. I messed up one of the sickest ramps. Like that this ramp was hype when it was popping off. It was popping off, and I definitely popped off and landed into that hole right there and messed it up. So, and then like I had the junkiest car. I just like went to my car and left. I felt so bad. I just felt like the vibe changed. The vibe was positive. The vibe went to like negative. The vibe was at like, like going up to 100. It was like at 70 when I was there. And it was going to 100. And then I brought the vibe down to like negative 200. So that was my mini ramp, and that's a moment. That's a memory I have of this. And I left in like my car. I like jumped off like my car reversed off the curb and it made a loud sound. I was such a joke back then. Like, oh my gosh, dude. I was like such I like again. I just barely make it out of situations. This was one of them.